everybody. Thought I'd just kind of sit here and have a little chat with anybody that wanted to be here. So in the meantime, I just want to talk here and enjoy the Sunday night. So looks like I got something. That's just reflection. Hello. How you doing there? Decided I got some time on the phone. I got the data updated, so I figured it's time for a live chat once. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday evening. It's a gorgeous night here as you look out across everywhere. So, I just got done shooting a video, which I'm not sure if I want to use it or not. So, it depends on when I get home. I kind of just... It's no work video, it's just a talking one, so... Yeah, I see I got 5 people watching. 4. So, 4. Back up. How's everybody doing tonight? And so far I haven't seen any chat, so I don't know if anybody's talking or not. Hey! Mr. Ken Martin. Yeah, I'm going to have a video up, but it's kind of, I will say right now, it's going to be a little bit of an emotional one. Went to church today, and things kind of hit home today, and so I talked about it in the video, and I'll probably upload it, see what's going on, but, yeah, so how's everything going at work there? I hope this is working. Yeah, I'm sitting outside the shop here trying to get a good signal and keep it going. All right, thanks, Joseph. And yeah, out of most services, I don't remember much in today. And for the ones of you that got me on Facebook, there was one that was shared, a little video that was shared today in church. I shared it on Facebook. It really kind of hit home. Got me thinking about things, and it just kind of. Anyway, you guys will see it in the video. I probably will go ahead and post it. Not much else to do. I was supposed to crawl under that truck and fix the new leak on the brake lines, but I haven't yet. It's been cold and wet, and yesterday was kind of a real crappy day. It was bad. Foggy, wet, soggy. It wasn't no fun. And then I was in the shop. I've been cleaning and trying to get the shop organized. And then let's see. Well, let's see. See a red pickup around the corner there. Supposed to be working on that this weekend, and the owner said I'll get the intake gaskets. They didn't have the intake gaskets, and supposed to bring them over yesterday. He said I'll be over sometime. And yeah, oh, come on. There we go. I haven't seen or heard from him yet, so I have no intake gasket, so I'm not going to tear into that truck until I got all the parts here, because I tear it apart now, it's going to be sitting where it is, which is going to be right in the way. And then this thing here, I think this is going to have to get moved. This tractor here, get it moved to the other side of the shop for now. But I see I'm down the one. I know the signal probably not working the best tonight, which I'm sorry for. I don't know why. It's supposed to have 4G, and now I'm down to 0. This live stream's not going too good. 4 minutes and 30 seconds into it, and there's nobody here. Kind of goes along with everything else. So oh, you're there. Okay. Okay, well, that's good. I see I do have people here. Okay. Current temp is is in the 50s right now. I can't get to it. I'm on my phone, and I didn't bring my tablet with me today. Cloudy, dreary, and raining, and 70 degrees. I'd take the 70, that's for sure. Yeah, this is what we got. We got a nice, clear blue sky. And kind of a nice sunset, but yeah. I see. Let's see. I got a. What was that? Nope, not super chat. Why did I click on that? Oh, you got that right. Yeah. Actually, we're losing. I don't know. I think I've said it in the past. I myself, everybody in town couldn't figure out why our school couldn't make it on its own. I said, it's obvious. I know if I'm up to count in my area. Oh, cool. Yes. Got to get right with God. Anyway, right in this area, I know of 279 farm places that are completely wiped off the face of the earth. And the last time the farm electric guy showed up, I kind of went the rounds with him, and they keep raising the rates on us out here, and I'm like, dude, you can't keep doing that. Well, we got less people to work with, and I'm like, yeah, you guys are chasing everybody off the farm. I said, just because you lost those farm places doesn't mean you need to raise the rates and punish the rest of us. So yeah, hey Drew. How you doing? Everybody said they've kind of missed my live streams. Got the data updated on the phone, so got a couple of them that I could do now. Just sitting here enjoying this nice fall weather and just kicking around, trying to have some fun, and shot a video, but I don't know how that video is going to go. Hey, Carolina man, and how you doing? I had to get out of the house. That's what brought me out of the house tonight. I won't repeat what's in the video, but I got my feet and legs got feeling like the same night that I had to call in and tell them. And I haven't done much out here at the farm. Yes, I've cleaned up. The sun probably going to blind you guys. Yeah, he should be able to see. I've cleaned up in front of the shop. All I gotta do is move the grill and I can pull through there now. I mean, before all summer, that's been junk. I've cleaned up around in front of the shop, trying to get ready for the snow. And I'm cleaning up inside the shop, trying to get that straightened out. And here an hour ago, all of a sudden my feet were just two numb, dead bricks. And I looked down and it felt like my shoes were squeezing my feet off, and they're not. So I come out here and I've been walking around. That's helped. And I demand 7. Okay, that's who that was. Yeah. It kind of sucks with my phone here. The chat pops up and down. So I've been out here walking around trying to get the legs and feet to feel better, and that's helped. Yeah, I seen that in Curtis's video on Facebook. I seen he had it on there. Said something about the snow and the dog. I'm like, well, 2 nights ago, I was left where the wife works, and I thought it was the corn shaft. About 9 o'clock at night, there was some flurries here. Where are you at there, Joseph? We've been down. Hey, Outlaw, how you doing? I figured tonight might be a good night for a live one. Dang it! Now had one of my moments in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. Oh, we got frost warnings again for tonight. The neighbors just stopped here, and they he was kind of complaining. They've been trying to get the beans out. The farmers are worried about their beans right now. And he said the beans wouldn't go. They were still 15 to 16% moisture yet today. So they had to pull out and give up. And they're like, we've had the wind. We've had the sun. Yeah, we got frost warnings. And I had a man, I get, if I could, I'd send you your Florida. Hey, back in 92. Hey, backyard build trucks. Well, we're supposed to have freeze warnings, and as long as we don't have snow on the ground before Halloween, I'll be happy. It seems like every year we get the snow before Halloween, the snow stays until May. So, yeah. Yeah, that means the poor dog's water bowl is going to end up freezing up here pretty quick. I catch the rainwater and give it to him. Carolina, I'll send all the snow down to you. You can have it. Yeah, it could snow for Christmas and it could snow again in March. That'd be the 2 times I wouldn't mind having a little snow. And I guess too, I guess a lot of you guys in the comments I get on the videos, I guess I've gotten a lot of people interested in working on their projects and getting back in the shop and turning the wrenches and finishing up some projects. It's been kind of cool to hear back from you guys on that, and hear big old boy like me, I keep going. Yes, it is one of the last places in America that's not totally overrun. And yes, I just found out my cousin, his boy, there is one school that's actually teaching auto body school class in high school. I was, wow, I didn't think any of the schools had any repair shop stuff in the schools, but now, Carolina, you're getting a little rowdy there. So the cousin's boy's doing all his body work to his 97 Chevy in school, which is cool. And cousin called and talked to me. The one time I could have sold the truck today, but I don't have any. Well, the gray truck I might have. If the deal that I'm doing on the gray truck goes through, the gray truck's going to be getting put together. We have found a new frame. So I've got all the parts for this one. And the nice thing about it is, the parts truck appears to be the same, same color, so I can replace this door without having to paint it. Topper my buddy scored for me. I gotta find Sentry and see if I can find a back glass for it. And there's the transmission. And nope, those rails won't work for what he wanted. Alright, bring up the chat, see what that was. Okay. Give you $1 for it. Carolina, were you the guy with the fishing pole in that insurance commercial? Got $1 for you. Oh, Outlaw, the 454. God, didn't I? I thought I uploaded the. Oh yeah, the 454. The stud is fixed. I'm gonna try stepping in the shop. If I lose signal, I'll come right back out. So bear with me. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about too, Drew, is plexiglass. Okay. The 454 head is repaired. It's hiding right there. And then it's got the correct studs, but has another sub told me That bolt's a short length. That one's these four are different. Those are different, and those are different. They got screwed up because the guy bought 2 pairs of them, and there was a guy drag racing trying to pull 1,000, 1,200 horse, and the thread started pulling on those heads. So the head was taken in to have the threads repaired. Turn my phone. How's this? Rotate device. Oh, it won't let me. It says it's locked. Sorry. So I guess the shop welded the hole shut so they could put the threads back in, and when they retapped it, they didn't get it straight. It is straight and it's in line. It's fixed. He said it was ready to bolt on, but unfortunately, I got to take the head apart and wash it because it's full of metal filings from the grinding of the aluminum and whatever else. It's dirty. So, and I guess you kind of see the pile isn't so big back here. We can actually see the lift that we're making. And I found some new boxes to put my models in. And then Carolina man was so kind and sent some models here to me. Got those yesterday. So with me being inside, is the live stream working good or is it glitching? If it's working good, I'll stay in here for a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'll sit in here. A little warmer in here. So yeah, there's the 454 hiding back there, which I'm going to take the heads apart and, like I said, wash them down. That's where I kind of get a little frustrated. I'm about ready to get an addition on this shop and get my hands on the machines and just do it in-house. I'm done. But yeah, I've got all the motors and that hiding back there. I mean, there's a lot of potential money sitting back there that would be nice, and a lot of video builds. And if this deal with the other gray truck doesn't go through, I've got a 30 over 400 back there. And oh, very bad connection. Okay. Let's see. Need a little water. I don't know what it is about this building. It's a wood frame building, but it's got tin on the outside, and I get a bad reception here. Oops. There, hopefully that clears up. Kind of ready for the corn to be gone out of here too. Anyway, if that deal with the other gray truck falls through, then I've got a 400 block that's 30 over with a 1010 crank, and I might do a long rod 406 out of it. Excuse me. Sure, thank everybody for coming in tonight. I see we got 9 watching, 4 likes. The cat's in there growling. Where's that? So, how's everybody out there been? Hope everything going well in your life, and projects are getting done, wrenches are getting used, and let's see. What are you guys seeing? Over there, through the trees and the bushes, there's a camper over there. That's another customer project that was brought in. Yes, yeah, it would, Carolina. That's a camper over there that I'm going to have to use my carpenter skills on and help him rebuild the back end of it. It rotted out. And so we got that. The Outlaw, that Chevrolet Power Book. I don't even know if those exist. You might have to check eBay. Hey, Canadian Wookie. Oh, come on, I wish it'd stay up longer so I could read it. That Chevrolet PowerBook might be eBay, or it's going to be one of those that you find from a friend of a friend. Okay. Oh, new 19. Oh, you're working on a 1970 F250. Okay. And hi, Canadian Wookie. I'm glad. Good, doing good. It's on. Oh, you found it for us already. It's on Amazon. That's from when I used to do my woodworking out here. My old country woodcraft sign that I had from when I was doing the woodworking. See, Carolina, somebody out there likes to forge with you. Oh, what's this button do? I'm still learning how to use this on my phone, so hopefully I don't mess up here. Oh, that just does stuff to the me. Okay. Oh, yeah, whatever. There ain't nothing glamorous about me. Oh, you're the one with the Sierra. What's it doing? What for transmission problems are you having there, Joseph? Okay, see you later, kitten. Hey, Carl, how you doing? Okay, what year was that car again? Does it have the check money light on it? Shifting hard. What year car was that again, Joseph? 94, 3.1 liter. Hard shifting. No check engine light. Does that one happen to have the kickdown cable on it yet? I can't remember what year it was that they did away with the kickdown cables. If the kickdown cable is there and not properly adjusted, that will mess with how it shifts. Neighbor driving by. Okay. Now, Drew says the shift spring on the side of the tranny. 4T60E trans, okay. I wonder if those books... shoot, I go in the shop, I'll get a bad some. I'll do some researching on that. I hate those stupid little bugs. They released those to take care of something that was eating the soybean, and then they had to release another bug to take care of those to... Oh, yeah, the ground wire. Cutlass Sierra. Oh! You know what else, too? Okay, thanks for stopping by, Drew. Nice seeing ya. I had a 94 Chevy Celebrity, and in my 94 Chevy Celebrity, I wasn't having the transmission problem, but what was I have? I ended up taking the battery wires off the starter, even though they look cleaned them, put them back on, and whatever issue I was having with that car went away. So it could be as simple as a dirty ground connection or dirty positive wire, because if that's not getting the proper electronics to the transmission, that would make it shift hard. And that would take the old scanner, which I don't have anymore. I got rid of like a dummy. Let's see, anybody else chatted? Oh, Carl, you can keep those flies over there. I don't need them. I don't want them. I had some flies getting in my truck, and boy, I got out the Dairy Barn spray, and I made quick work of them. Got rid of them. I'm finding out the older I get, the more I hate bugs. So yeah, I'm just trying to get things going and ready for winter. And I guess where I'm sitting here is where I'd like to put an addition on the shop one of these days and get the hoist in out here, and that would help. But it all takes time. But yeah, with 114,000 in the body not rotten, I would try and keep it going. But yeah, if it gets to where it needs a transmission, I'd hate to see what a lot of people are our engine. Yes, you got that right. Okay, come on, give me the chat. I hate this phone. Oh, okay, Carl. Yep, I kind of figured that'd be simple to do. Carolina man started that, and I thank you again, Carolina, for that package. I think that's what I'm going to do on the days I get stuck at. I think I'm going to move all that stuff into the house and have it there, so when I get stuck in town, I got something to do. I still can build a car. Yep, and cool another mail. Yeah. Yeah. But hopefully tomorrow I'll get the brake line fixed on that truck and we won't see it again. Well, if that truck might be getting sold yet, and the guy that buys it, it will be back again. But it'll be back for brakes, shocks, exhaust, and a front end rebuild. If that guy gets it. But yeah. Kind of succeeded. Yeah, I thought I was going to have another Trailblazer, 4 parts, but that deal went south of the border. They told me I could come get it, and I'm like, okay. Well, then talked to them, and they got rid of the new battery and the new tires because I had brand new tires on it. That's what I need for my Trailblazer. Because if I had the brand new tires, I'd put up with the front end for right now. For a little bit, just so I could drive it, get some time on it. But now the price is down to where that other Trailblazer would be worth picking up, but he couldn't tell me if it had the working rear AC in it. Yes. I've done, well, in my playlist, I think they're in the playlist, or I've got a couple of Trailblazer videos. I did a green one, I put a tranny in. Then after I did that one, I did the old style S10 Blazer. And I tell you, I'd rather do the 2003 and 4 Trailblazers compared to that. That was a 98, 99 Blazer. Those are a pain in the... Hi, everybody. I see we're up to 14 people in here now, so thanks for coming in. I'll say kind of having fun here tonight. So, yeah, that Trailblazer. Where I'm at on the Trailblazer, the rear AC unit wouldn't work, and I finally figured out it's $132 electric switch that goes on the back side of the heater unit in the back. I've got the new power steering line, I've got the new electric clutch, and what else? Oh, and I got the front blower resistor for the front blower. I'm kind of waiting for the front end parts, so when I go over to the cousin's shop, I can do the front end, the power steering, and all those parts all at once, fix everything. Then hopefully that's all said and done. But that $132 switch has just kind of been waiting. been hoping to find one at a junkyard, but every Trailblazer I found at a junkyard so far has no rear AC in it. So I've missed out on that. So yeah, the Trailblazer, that, and it needs a full set of tires. I got a spare rim to replace the one underneath. Well, the woodworking stuff, what I got left is just been getting tossed around in the shop. I've been trying to find a place to put it. I would love to fix up my other old building out here and maybe set up in there and go back to doing some small projects for like on days like this or like weekends like this. I could go cut some wood and make some sawdust and still do something, but the way my body's going and the way everything's going around here, I don't know. I'd love to get back into doing some of the woodworking again. And at the same time, I want to hold on to enough construction tools. So if the dreams of the add-ons to the shop or building a new shop out here on the farm get to happen, I still got the tools so I can do most of it myself. Or do like the last couple of garages I built. Basically be the guy telling people where the stuff goes, mark it all out, and then everybody nailed it together and stood it up for me. A lot of the jobs I had towards the end before the body finally said, yeah, everybody had me doing all the cuts, and we were doing, brake lines on a Grand Cherokee. Fun. I almost ended up with a Grand Cherokee for the kids, but they wouldn't deal with me on it. It needed a motor. It needed a lot of work, but it didn't need brake lines. But that is hopefully you got a hoist to work on. Otherwise, you're crawling around on the back working on all that, ain't you? And the kids noticed something too with our apple tree. It was loaded with apples, and one day they're like, "Where'd all the apples go?" We walked over there to see if they happened to fall out of the tree. No hoist, huh? And looked on the ground, there's nothing. I think the deer got up in here and cleaned up the apples as soon as they fell down. Come on, let me see that. Carl, a few years ago, I did that. I had a bunch of stuff in my garage. We were trying to work on the house, and there was a lot of stuff. I just all of a sudden I got some rafters, and unfortunately, the rafters I got that I traded my tools away for are probably firewood now. I never got them turned into a building. So yeah, I basically threw a lot of tools away. Said I wasn't ever going to get back to where I'm at, and here I am back with more tools than I ever had, working on cars, and kind of trying to enjoy it, because I watched another YouTuber the other night, and somebody's like, well, why don't you do things a little different or work for somebody since you're such a good mechanic? Well, he has broke his back 3 times, and he says, there's days you can do stuff, and then there's days you can't get out of bed. And he says working for himself at his own pace is how he's making it. And that's what I'm trying to do. In doing my projects, just like the 72 Chevy that I've got to go work on. I was supposed to be there yesterday, and yesterday I had a headache I couldn't get rid of. Felt like crap, and usually when I get sick, I don't want to share it with anybody else, because lately when I get sick, I am sick bad. I stopped by because I didn't have his number, and I said, hey. And they understood. They're just like, nope, that's no problem. So, and then the big D. Yeah, the diabetes, so he's talked to me a couple times. He forgot to tell me he had a doctor's appointment. I said, don't worry, I should be there before you leave. If not, I'll show up later. Yes, MS is another bad one. I've worried about that because I've got it on both sides of the family. And I don't know. I really didn't say much, but last weekend I went to my cousin's funeral. That she, 55 years old, lost the battle with cancer, and that's the thing. I've on my mom's side of the family, it's heart attacks, weak hearts, and on my dad's side of the family, it's starting to come out being cancer, diabetes, Down syndrome, MS. I'm like, oh boy. And and I know I've gotten the neuropathy in my legs. And the neuropathy is really my little stint. My little stint of going to work here a couple weeks ago. The whole reasoning behind that is I'm tired of seeing my wife struggle. I'm tired of not having the money to finish these projects and get them done and get them sold and continue to get the money rolling in. And I thought, if I ignore it, it'll go away, right? Well, your body will remind you. It will tell you what you can and can't do. And that's why I came out here tonight, because I'm sitting at the computer watching videos, couldn't stay awake, and it felt like I had 2 dead slabs of meat on my legs. So been out here walking around. Neighbor stopped in, checked on me. Yeah, and that's what with the job I done. Hey, Roadside Dan, how you doing? With the job I was at, they did confront me. They said, I didn't think anybody watched me, but the one day I left and I was having a hard time walking out, I had to stop. Once I got out the building, neuropathy outlaw. Okay, I'll come back to that. I got outside the building and they got trailer stacked. I had to stop twice to get to my truck. I damn near didn't make it to the truck to the last day I worked after I got off work. My feet, I just felt like I had nothing. And what the neuropathy is, yes, it's nerve pain that don't go away. What's happening is the diabetes is attacking the nerves in my legs. And, actually, I found out when I've had these chest pains up here lately, Doc's kind of scared me. He says, it's nothing. He says, it could be the neuropathy spreading. I'm like, oh God, no. Luckily, that's calmed down, but the diabetes is basically killing off the nerves, and when the nerves die, they get very pissy, and then you basically lose control. And okay, Carl, have a good night and stay safe welding, and have fun. And that's another reason I'm cleaned up in front of the shop too, to get all these leaves blowed away from the building, because I got some welding I want to do. But with the neuropathy, it can happen anywhere in your body. You got nerves, it can happen there. And I haven't said a lot, but the last foot test, because you got once or twice a year, I got to have my feet tested. So, okay, I'll check into that. I got to figure out something, because the last foot test Doc did on me, my right foot scored a 3 or 4 out of 5 points, and he did my left foot, and he slid back, and all he said is, well, you know what's coming. He didn't even give me a score on my left foot, and my left foot is the foot that's been giving me the worst trouble. And I noticed my legs have been swelling, and it's a pain like no other, and until you experience neuropathy, people don't get it. The way this feels, I'd rather roll around in a ditch full of itchweed than have the neuropathy. At least you'd know why it hurts. So yeah, that's the neuropathy. It's kind of a bad sign. That means your nerves are dying. And come on, give me the connection back. There we go. Sorry, I moved the phone. It's getting touchy. The wind died. Connection signal's getting goofy. So yeah, and that's where a lot of people look at me, and I've had some people that were really glad that I went back to work, and now they're kind of pissed off at me because I'm not. They think I'm lazy. On the outside, I look physically able to do anything, but on the inside, there's a lot going on that I cannot do a normal day's work. I'm finding out, and just trying to figure out how to keep it going, and I'm kind of learning you can't ignore it. You got to take care of it, and that's the other thing. I got called tomorrow and see if I can get some insulin out of the doctor, because the insulin I take to have a month's supply is about $4,000 a month in insulin in the vials, and until I can get a good steady supply of insulin, the neuropathy is going to keep winning, because there's days when I get low like I am now, I only take it once a day. It's better than nothing, but it's not good. And well, hi CJ, how you doing? So yeah, that's what that's about. And right now my legs are just, wow. Huh. That's a new one. Not to freak you guys out, but I don't know if you guys see that. I've never seen my blood vessels pop out like that. And that's, yeah. Okay. Since the wind died down. Oh. Oh, wow. Let's see if we can get this. That's just a gorgeous sunset to see. See all the colors and everything. That's just that's just kind of nice to look out over that. I thought varicose veins. Come on. I thought varicose veins were dark colored, but great. I don't want that to start happening. Yes, the heat and cold really. Why is insulin so damn expensive? That's a very good question. Why don't you ask the drug company for us? I mean, and I've got friends that I've made over the internet, and I said if you were living in our country, they would give you the insulin for free. As you know, and that's the thing, I've tried figuring out how to get the government and that to understand, you know, if you made the insulin where everybody could take care of themselves, and that it just makes you more productive. It would keep me out of the doctor's office a lot more. Yeah, Roadside Dan, I'd seen an article where Obama had said, there's a Brian that popped in here. Oh, there. Hey, hi, Brian. I missed you. Didn't see that. Sorry about that. It was basically, there was a rule, if you weren't a productive member of society, they didn't want you living. And I kind of wonder, as you know, when I start having trouble with my hi, Greg, with my diabetes, and I get online and start talking to my other diabetic friends, and you know, we're all complaining of the same dang mosquitoes, aches and pains. And I still think at times they have messed with the diabetic supplies. Mess with the diabetic supplies, because it's funny, I got diabetic friends in Canada, down south, down east, and we're all complaining, and out west. Yeah, that's why I'm afraid they're trying to weed out the weak ones, is what it's going to. And that's not right. That's not the way things are supposed to go, but yes, the drug manufacturers, and see, the $4,000 of insulin was a year or so ago. But, and I had the insurance, and that's the stupid thing. I had the insurance. They were covering it good, and we were starting to do good, and all of a sudden I go to pick it up. They wanted $800 that month. I'm like, what are you talking about? I got insurance. Well, that's what the copay is. Like, what? Then they got this stupid thing they call a hole that you fall into. That's where the insurance company that doesn't pay for a few months and make you pay, and then they decide if they'll pick up the rest of the year's tab or you're just SOL. I'm like, why am I paying for an insurance that ain't covering what I've got? The guy that owns this Ranger, that's what they got into. His son is a mortician and a funeral director, and that's what they got into. I mean, where do they get off charging $10,000 to $20,000 to put somebody in the ground? Yes, he's making great money. They're living good. Their lives have turned around, but it's sad they got to do it because somebody else died, and then people are dead, and the families are trying to figure out how they're. And that was my cousin. She was cremated, and that's see, we had another live startup, Cab 7. 17,000, yeah. And the undertakers back in the day from the Old West, they got, maybe a couple nickels and... Yeah, the Medicaid, our healthcare system is royally screwed. 10,000, yeah, I think that's what we've spent on my mom's funeral. My dad's funeral, I never did find out. Sister just took care of that. Here's another nice view. I mean, just the wind's died down. Nice, beautiful sunset. It's just a happy, gorgeous time. But unfortunately, I see way out there, that tree there looks like the top half of her died this year. That's okay. Have some more firewood again. That's what I want to get in the... Oh, wow. Wow. That's way too much money. So just think of all the money we buried in the ground that you can't dig up, and it ain't worth... You dig it up, it ain't going to be worth 2 cents because there ain't going to be nothing left but bones. I don't know if you guys could hear that. There's a train going through. It's 3 miles south of here. All right, yeah. 3 miles. 3.5 miles south. Kind of glad I did this live stream tonight because it's just a gorgeous night for this. Better check my battery. I got about half a battery yet. So, yeah. And now we gotta get the mowers. I'll wait another week or two, maybe have to mow the farm one more time. And then we gotta get the one mower repaired and then get the mower decks off, get the snow. Oh, thanks, Roadside Dan. I try. Here's where I used to have a lot of trees, and before the state of Iowa admitted to having an ash borer, I knew we had the ash borer. Yeah, I guess it's not really going to... Used to have a bunch of trees out there, and I wanted to keep them because I like the trees, and we ended up having the ash borers got us bad. And that's what was on this farm, was a lot of ash trees. And the way I took out those ash trees, since I knew we had bugs in them, most of those trees I walked up with simply with a lighter, stuck my hand in the tree because that's how hollow they were, and burned all the trees off. So I took a lot of those ash borers and that, and that's a lot of rain. And it also burnt all the roots out of the ground and that. So other than that, made that field back there bigger. In one of my recent videos a while back, it might be on my other channel too, on Rodney Bettine, on the other channel, I showed pictures of what this farm used to look like, and we burnt down or removed 17 buildings off this farm, including right where I'm standing right now is where the house used to sit. And but my dad didn't believe in taking care of the buildings. And this building was built in 2001, and I need a new roof on it, and I just never got any more tin to finish it. But if I get the additions on, or just build a new shop, that's what I'm kind of thinking too, putting a new shop over where the trailers are, and that way I'd have a sewer in the building, and this old shop might just get tore down, or pick it up and revamp it and turn that into our house, because this is where I want to end up being. And knowing that the farm's going to stay in the family, yeah, I know if I have to put a new sewer system in, that's about 10 grand out here. We do have running water on the farm, but I don't have it hooked up. And that was kind of a rip-off too, because not using it, and they were charging me and like that. And they only come on the property 75 foot, so 75 foot of pipe in a trench wasn't $14,000. That's what they were trying to say it cost to put it in here. You guys were already going by, so. But I did the early buy-in on that project, and so I got by a lot cheaper. But yeah, that's what that blue line is over by the gray truck. That's the water line coming over here. I got to dig back down and hook it up to the main. And yes, I would like to put a double wide. Hell, right now, that RV camper over there, I'm about ready to move into one of those out here. Just have something. Let's see. We'll see if we can go over there and keep the signal. I'll show you the mess that's in the back of this one. But she's like, we gotta get this sealed up. I said, I know, but I got other projects to do too. I mean, we gotta kind of stay in order here, guys. Oh. Good. This is what we gotta fix. See that back wall, the bottom 18 inches, 20 inches of it rotted off, and the plywood needs to be replaced back here too. So otherwise, it's not a bad looking camper. It's kind of nice. So, and this is almost sitting right where my wife and I started out. Right, well, this tree that keeps refusing to die, I got to cut it off again. That's our old sewer line from the trailer house that used to be here. Right here was our bedroom from the trailer house. And it was right in here, 70 foot. So the double wides here are more than what I could stick build one. And that's where I have a hard time doing that. Just look at that view. That is just freaking gorgeous. You hear that rumble in the background? That's the train going through. It's heading to the ethanol plant. And I'll show you. This is where we started. And if my cousin gets his excavator going, I might be able to finish. There's what's left of our fires a couple weeks ago on the stumps. Right now I'm letting these volunteer maples grow up around the hole that started. But we started digging, and what this is supposed to be is this is gonna that would be cool. What I want to do right here, let's see, get my hand. I want to come back and curve this back and have a retaining wall here. And then we were getting down to where we wanted. Ooh, it's cold down in this hole. Hopefully there ain't no wildcats or nothing in here. It's dry. Back down there is the low of the basement. All these volunteer trees have grown up in the last few years. So when I get in here with the excavator, I got to rip all these back out. That was going to be the start of the basement, with a garage off on that side with a stairway going up to come down to the basement. And then out there where the cornfield is, I've measured, it don't look like it, from that point out there at the cornfield, it is the same height. So all this is going to be dug out, so it'd be a walk-in basement here. And this is where the house is supposed to be. And that's why I left those two great big trees back there to give afternoon shade, and they're doing pretty good. So let's see. Okay, what have I missed? How much are doing? The steel buildings and that, no, I haven't checked into. Come on, chat. Yeah, right now our concrete cost is what's killing me too here. It's like 120. I've heard prices anywhere from 100 to 130 bucks a yard for concrete. And the other problem I run into is finding the help to get it poured and smoothed. And whew, I think the temperature's dropping. My hands are turning white. It's getting cold out here, especially down in that hole. Getting a little winded walking here. Get over here and sit down. I'm real happy with how these trees burned out. And let me sit down. A couple of more fires. Right now would be a good night for a fire. I wouldn't be freezing here. No, let's see. Neighbor going by. Kids keep getting on me to get we used to have a four-wheeler out here, but we got rid of it. No. See, well, those are even starting to look pretty rough. I don't know. I might have waited too long. All my rafters might be junk. I had some 24-foot 412 pitched rafters, which matched the shop. I don't know, they might be too far gone. Yeah. So, that kind of sucks. There goes a couple $100 in rafters. Wow. Yep. There's the other fun thing of having diabetes. I know my hands get cold now. Put them in my pocket. And over there's a little barn that I got built I need to get that sealed up too. A lot of projects. Got lots of projects. And I did have somebody get a hold of me on Facebook, said if I ever get ready to pour a slab, to get a hold of them and they'd help me out. And that's the other thing. That's our burn pile right now. I want to get that all cleaned up and gone because that's supposed to be part of my front yard. So this tree right up there, you see that? Let's see. Okay, right there, that crotch. I was up there by past where the SS is sitting there, and one day I mowed down like this, and I seen an animal go running across, and I'm like, really? I got out of my truck, I got in the shop, I got the gun, come out, and I'm like, yeah, that thing's long gone. I'm looking on the ground, and okay, I don't see it, but I'm standing over there by the SS, and I don't know what possessed me, but I barked like a dang dog. That stupid woodchuck stuck his head up over that crotch. I'm like, there it is. Wham! Got him. And anyway, I think it was a woodchuck, but his front claws were about 4 inches long. It was an old one. And after I got rid of him, stuff stopped getting tore up around here. Mosquitoes are coming out. They're looking for warm food. I'm not going to let them eat off me. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Since we got a good signal, people have worried about this, we'll go just a little longer. The SS, they're like, well, how rough is the SS? Well, this one, the SS has got a good frame. My brown one, so. But the SS here, let's see. It was a running car. I didn't get it in time. Let's see, it's holding water. I've got the rocker panels for it already, but this is what I got to deal with. And I've got a place where I can get all this metal through, but yeah, the T-top, and it's a true T-top car. But the frame is great on this one, so I don't know, I might end up using the SS parts from this and turn my Brown Monty. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Turn the Brown Monty into the SS and use this for parts, or as it needs the rear quarters. I'm pretty sure by the time I get to it, it's going to need a floor pan. So, oops. Hole there in the yard, I don't remember being there. Yep, that's a true SS, an 87 Monte Carlo SS. It's 1987. Wow, the temperature is dropping. It is getting cold. The wind stopped, and it's getting cold. Nice little Ranger. Let's see. I'll say I'd steal these tires. They ain't gonna fit anything I got. And unfortunately, we got the flatbed over there and an unfinished trailer that I haven't got to. And the Tommy lift is still here too. Well, we've gone. That's been last few days too. A little short on there, but let's see. Let me check the messages, see if I missed any. Okay, the Brown Monty is an 81 Monte Carlo, so basically the same car. Just let's see. What do you get? Yeah, the truck's in the way. Wow, it's only like, I'm guessing it's probably about 40-some degrees. It's dropped. I don't know, my phone will let me see. Oh, according to my phone, it says it's 54 degrees. I'll tell you right now, it's a damn crisp 54 degrees. The roof on the Brown Monty is a hard top. It's not a T-top, so I would lose the T-tops. Yeah, but like I said, I've gotten enough body panel books. They do have all the metal to rebuild that, and what pieces they don't have, I could make, I guess. And that's where what the goal was, to have all these customers' projects done and gone, and shop all cleaned up, and would have had the money to get the sheet metal for the Camaro, and I would have got that ordered, and we could have started on the Camaro this winter and get that rebuilt. Sorry. Oh. It'd give me $100 to take a drink of that water. Actually, it'd take a lot more than $100 to drink that stuff. 73. I'd take your 73. The only thing we can hear right now is a pheasant doing its call and a jet. It is just a nice quiet night out here. I think I'll go until about 1:15, then I'm probably going to wrap up and go home and find some supper. I guess if anybody's ever got any questions, I'll do the best to answer them for you. Or if you want to contact me, like I said, yesterday's video, put the mailing address up for the one place, and you could send a card, letter. I got a few decals left, so if you want one, just send me a letter. I don't know. I was in Florida in '92. I just missed Hurricane Andrew. Literally, just missed Hurricane Andrew. I almost stayed in Florida because my buddy was down there. I came home, and a few days later, Florida got hit by Andrew. And that was just crazy. As I seen pictures of where I was before Andrew, then after Andrew, it's like, wow, where'd it go? I was just... Then to have that big hurricane that hit this year, oh, wow. That's just crazy. I don't think I'd have to hold on to a tree. Well, then again, that wind did move me around up here. That last storm I videotaped up here. So, yeah. And I've got some new tools to show you guys. But the customer that the work's supposed to be being done on, he's put me off another month. I'm like, okay, if I'd known that, the fact, I would have waited on getting the tool I needed. Let's see. Come on. I haven't looked into the Patreon yet. I've been thinking about it. I have posted the PayPal link and gotten no response because I had a couple people ask me for it, and so I posted it and nothing ever came of that, which that's fine. And I guess I must have not been used to the YouTube, but I've noticed since they've done their reorganization or whatever they done, the ads on my YouTube, East Coast of VA, there you go. That would be interesting. I got a guy that's trying to get me out there by New York and Montreal, but keep me on the U.S. side. What the heck was I saying? Dang it, I hate when I do that. Like Dora the dang fish. Seen something. Oh, look at that. Whoa, what? Oh, the Patriot. So yeah. Oh, the YouTube ads for me. What I usually get paid, and it takes me 2 to 3 months to get the pay. And I checked it the other day, and I've already made that pay in 1 month this month. So the ads are starting to help in the views. So it's starting to help a little more. It's starting to get there. And a lot of people have been telling me, hey, the ads are finally playing on your channel. And I'm like, good. Yeah, okay, ketchup. And I know, and I don't know, and I haven't seen anybody do it. I've turned on the super chat function too, and I seen Eric O, South Main Auto, he's done that, and I watched him the last couple of times, and you see it flash up there, so I don't know what you got to do with that, but there's that way too. But I just been going on my own and doing what I can, and right now and the video that I put up, I'm probably going to put up on the TLC Bear channel. I would have done it on my Rodney Bettine channel, but until my Rodney Bettine channel gets 10,000 views, oh, that would be great. And you know, Georgia, I got family. No, that's Alabama. Sorry. Well, Alabama, Georgia. I got family down there. There I did it again. Forgot what I was saying. Oh, the Rodney Bettine channel, YouTube stripped all monetization away from me until that channel reaches 10,000 views. Suffolk. Suffolk, okay. And I'm going to be bad. Texas? I hope. I'm bad with locations. Wow, this is just a gorgeous night tonight. Well, everybody, it's about 1:15. Virginia, okay. Virginia. Okay. Oh, what's God, there's another guy out there. The Turn Right. No, not Turn Right. God, he used to do videos a lot. Then his dad died, and Turn Right Machine or something. He's out in there, Pennsylvania area and all that. But I see he hasn't been posting videos. Otherwise, I've lost the bail, or YouTube's unsubscribed me from him. But anyway, I guess Monday, well, hopefully he'll start out with, okay, well, this is what's going on. The 454, I'm waiting for the owner to get the correct head bolts or stud kit. He was looking at a stud kit now. And the proper head gaskets, because Scott, one of the fellow YouTubers, pointed that out, that the head gaskets that we were planning on using weren't going to work with those heads. And I'm glad he pointed that out. Ranger, until I get intake gaskets, I can't work on that. So the 72 Chevy, he got the new dome light switch, defrost heater control panel, and some other electrical parts he wants me to put on. So I guess I'm going to talk to him tomorrow, and I think he will be tickled, and I don't think he'll mind if we video record. Then again, it's up to him. If he doesn't want it recorded, I guess I won't. I'll just be able to talk about it. It's a gorgeous truck. He had it changed from a long box to a short bed. It is a nice looking truck. It's been done up nice. So that probably what starts off the week here is working on that 72 Chevy because everything, well, or if it's warm in the morning, maybe I'll work on the 72, come out here in the afternoon and finish that brake line on that. So it's either going to be wrapping up the brake line on that or the 72 Chevy to start the week out. And then after that stuff, we got the 455. On this Ranger, it's valve cover gaskets. When I went to get the parts out, there was 2 head gaskets in the valve cover gaskets, so I called him. I said, I thought you just wanted me to do the valve covers. He says, yeah. I said, why do you got head gaskets? And I guess the place they bought the truck from, they complained about it leaking oil when they bought it. So they got them the gaskets. Well, they didn't get the intake gaskets. Yes, it has those plastic valve covers, and it's just like the Ford Explorer that 2 years ago, they got a hold of me, and the kid took it to a new shop that opened up, had the oil changed, and on those Explorers, the camshafts are right there. They left the funnel in the, and I would have probably got me too, because I'm used to leaving the funnel in there, start the motor, because hey, if you got to add more oil, then just, well, the funnel was down in there, and that motor didn't have the block like the valve cover, the replacement valve cover we got. You couldn't do that. It didn't have the block, so the funnel was clear down in there, so when they started it, the camshaft pushed it through the side of the valve cover. And the kid was scared to take it back to the guy. I said, take it back to him. And he's like, no, I don't want any problems. You just fix it for me. So I fixed it, and he should have taken it back. 4.3, yes. Yeah, I've got the 4.3 for the little S10, the build for Squirrel's truck. And, yeah. That truck down there, if I don't get the sheet metal ordered for that pretty soon, that may be, maybe we might just turn that into a farm yard truck. Make it a hole crawler until I get the house built back there. So that's my projects, and then like I said, continue to clean up the shop, get that all straightened out, and get it to where I can work inside, because it keeps getting cold like this. This is where that Ranger needs to be, is inside to do that. Ooh, excuse me. And that wouldn't be bad. Oh, $1 for the Ranger? Yeah, he needs, so he wants about he wants 2,399 more of those. And then you could have yourself a nice little step-side Ranger. Oh, the S10. Oh, well, I'll have to talk to Squirrel. She might want a little bit more than that. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, Carolina, I thought you liked the Ford, so why are you going after a Chevy? Nope. That's funny. We had hempweed growing all over this farm last year, and the hempweed this year did not grow anywhere. There is none. I don't know what happened this year. It just gone, which is okay, because that was, but yeah, somebody, I didn't know it because I don't have, oh, there's the chime. I guess that's my cue. Deer eats it. Oh, okay. Anyway, I guess my battery is running dead, and I better get off of here before it dies. So I thank everybody for coming and watching this tonight, and maybe we'll try to start doing this on a Sunday night evening, make it a regular thing, and do this once a week or once a month. So I thank everybody for coming by and stopping and chatting. I get a better computer to where we can actually invite people in and start having others on here, so it ain't just me talking all the time. I'm getting a little easier with this. So, all right. You all take care. Have a great week. God bless each and every one of you. Stay safe. And I hope it gives you something. And there will be another video coming after this tonight. So, yeah, let me holler Sierra, and I'm gonna go through. I might have a book on that yet. I think I do. So if I can find the book. I don't know if you got me on Facebook or not, but I'll do some researching on that for you. So, thanks everybody. Have a good one. Thank you, Joseph. See y'all later.